What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We are on some MX Simulator, and if you've been a longer term subscriber of the channel and you've watched my videos over the last year or so, you will know that throughout the 2022 Supercross season, I've done this thing where I'd hop on the latest RF track, the RF replica, and just see basically what lap times I could do in comparison to the qualifying times for that race. So that's exactly what we're going to do here today, and if it all goes well and if I manage to even get somewhat close to like times I need, I'd like to see if I can do this every week and see how it goes. Now I'm never going to do any RF races this season. The times, the days, they don't really work for me. Not to mention that I don't really think I'm anywhere near the level that I need to be at compared to those top RF guys. They are like actually insane. They are so fast. And I'm just going to quickly go to the RF website and have a look at the NA 450 times in qualifying, see what they've done, see what I need to do, and we'll go from there, I reckon. Right, so if I go here to RF, let's go to the NA section, because let's be honest, who really cares about EU these days? It's a lot lower in terms of overall competition. If we go over to qualifying, so of course, as always, Braden Carter at the top. What do we need to get top 40 to make it to the night show? Top 40 is a 104.7 by Chromie. There's a lot of big names in here, even just inside the top 40, so this is actually going to be like disgustingly difficult to do, I think. Now, I generally can't remember off the top of my head how long they get to qualify, like from the point of the password being released to the tracks to actually having all of their time to practice the track and qualify. So what I'm going to do for this video, I'm going to set myself a timer for 30 minutes, and I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to hop into time trial after I've spun a couple of laps here, and after those 30 minutes, whatever my time is my time, and I'll see really how I stack up. I watched a handful of laps. I've watched Patience Johnson's just race video, and it looks like the hardest part of this track, honestly, is the whoops. Especially that first set of whoops just after the finish line. They look incredibly difficult to get through. The rhythms don't look too bad. I mean, let's be honest, anything on a 450 in Sim is basically easy mode in terms of rhythm sections, but I'll see how it goes. I'll spin a handful of laps. I want to edit it all together in the same way as last year, where you get to see all of my well, not all of, but most of my crashes. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few, but let's just see how it goes. Let's hop into time trial, try and run some heaters, and not get too frustrated with myself in the space of half an hour. And before I run any laps whatsoever, I always get asked about my setup on Sim, so just kind of feel free to pause this at different points as you go through. There's my first screen, there's the current suspension that I'm running, and my advanced stability as well, if anyone wants that. And then finally I'll go to my FOV and shiz as well, so you can see all that. Right, first attempt. Not so good, completely flatlined the finish line, Jesus Christ. This is where I can see most of my crashes taking place, if I'm completely honest with you. I am trash at whoops at the best of times, and the whoops this year, for some reason, they seem very odd. This second set seem a little bit easier. You can kind of just power through it and jump your way out. But the first set you've got to be really precise in, and I don't know if I've got that in the locker, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of it after about 20 of the 30 minutes. Oh, okay. You can go step over there rather than stepping on off and then triple into the corner. That might be a little bit quicker. And this is attempt number 3, I think, so far. And it'll be nice just to get a lap under my belt. Can't believe how small some of these jumps are, you know, like the Supercross triples. Oh, god damn it, what's wrong with me? Trying to turn too tight and too low of a gear. It's probably going to be like a 110 plus, 112 something. 110.6. I need 6 seconds, which I'm sure can be done. You know, slide out a couple of faster corners, and hopefully getting through the whoops at a moderate speed. I'm somewhat hopeful. Usually I just have no idea how I'm even going to get there, but so far so good. No! Oh god, I was already 1.5 seconds up before the point of the lap where I even made any big mistakes. Like, I got the whoop so nice that time. Jesus. Oh, if I could do that every lap, I'd be a very happy man, but I feel like I'm playing the lottery sometimes going through whoops. I'm trying the whole 5th gear, bogging it technique as well, just flipping the throttle through slowly, and it seems very 50-50 on if I get it right or not. Second set usually don't give me many problems at all. But then the one time that I do get through the whoops fine, I mess something else up throughout the lap, so... Oh, God, I overjumped the second triple. That is no bueno. I mean, first half of the track's going great. Just... Oh, God. Oh, I can't believe I've stood out in the last corner, god damn it. What's that, a 106.6? Jesus, I mean, other than that very, very tiny slide out at the end there, it felt like a pretty damn solid lap. Where on earth do you get, I mean, if you're in Payson's level, how do you get 5 seconds on top of that? And then, just aside from that, how do I get an extra, like, 2.2, 2.3, I think it is, that I need to get top 40? That's nuts. I know as well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that there is a road in qualifying sessions for RF2, so I don't know how much of a difference that would make in terms of lap times, if you can take maybe the corners faster or whatever it may be. But I don't surely it can't make that much of a difference in terms of laps. It's just a little bit of extra speed everywhere that I need slower through the rhythms, faster around the corners, and yeah, I'll just keep plodding along, just keep trying to grind away at the lap times. Alright, I'm getting a little bit out of rhythm here by mistake, but it's fine, I'm going to keep going, mess about with it a bit. It was definitely slow, you can see my ghost barely catching up there, if you can even see the ghost once YouTube compression has done its thing. Guess I'm not quadding into this corner, annoyingly. Let's try and go inside here, what's this all about? Inside, double, that felt bloody awful, little wheelie over that, to step over, triple into the turn. I'm really not that far behind, so I can see where I can be making up time, really. It's just a tenth everywhere, I suppose. Let's get around here, jump this. I'm not sure if it's quicker to go double triple through here or triple double. Either way, how much time do I lose from that slide out earlier? Oh, I will never find out because I've just decapitated myself. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, I made it through the whoop section for a change. I've not having much luck here, boys. Usually it's like 1 in every 5 runs through the whoops that I get through, and then I get so nervous that I could actually be on a somewhat decent lap. I mess up somewhere later on. I've had a couple runs where I've been a few tenths up, but then just silly mistakes like that, like jumping too far into the corner, not getting this rhythm section clean either is another one. Oh, just like this time, and then getting all kinds of sketchy into this corner. Oh, okay, that's that's certainly a new one. I'm struggling. I think we're about 10 minutes deep into it this time, and I've just got that 106.6 that you would have saw earlier, and really not much in terms of improvement after that. I don't know if I'm just trying to go too fast through these whoops, if my approach isn't too great, or if it's even a suspension thing. The bike feels like really pogo-y through it, like it really aggressively shoots the front end back up every time the front hits one of them, but it is what it is. I'm just really trying to muscle my way through. God knows how people are blitzing them for an entire like 20-minute main event. It's going to take me 20 minutes just to get through them, maybe like 3 or 4 times cleanly, but oh god damn, we stay grinding. I've still got 20 minutes left, and I'll just see where I get. I'll check in with you every now and then if I'm doing something decent, and just enjoy probably another crash compilation until then. Okay, so I think I found a more consistent way through the whoops at least. By no means is it the fastest, but it's going to give me the most opportunities to do the rest of the lap, and that is just to hold it in first gear pinned. And I think the sole reason being is it just kind of restricts my speed more, keeps me going at a constant pace rather than speeding up. And I think that speeding up through the whoops is what causes you to really get super sketchy. So that's a little bit better, and hopefully that will allow me to get further throughout the lap, work on the rest of the track a little bit. And I mean, let's try it again. Let's put it to the test now. First gear. Oh, a little bit jumpy towards the end of them, but still much more controlled than the other attempts where we're trying to go through it in fifth. Oh, look at that! Oh, I think that was my cleanest run for him so far. I'm very proud of myself. I mean, that was half a second in just the whoop section alone. So try and get a full clean lap together with a decent run through the whoops, and I could be looking at like the 104 range, but obviously that issue is doing full clean lap. That is my biggest thing on this game. I'm good for like 2 corners, and then it all seems to unravel and fall apart a little bit. Oh, what is wrong with me? Oh, I was up by 0.7 going into the last bloody corner, and I just completely wad myself again. I'm feeling a little bit of flow now that I'm not struggling in the whoop so much. I don't know, it just kind of ties the whole track together a bit more. Let's see again, see if it was just a fluke, first gear. I mean, even when I'm jumping through him, because I've got that constant speed, I kind of know what to expect. There's just, there's less variables, I should say. It's probably the best way of wording it. So yeah, I'm just going to stick with that from now on. I'm actually... Oh god, what is wrong with me? Every single time I get near to the finish, I do something stupid, like case the last jump or go into the bales. A 105.4 radio station in the UK, in case you was unaware from all my people from the US. Off topic. It's getting there. It's very slowly. Like, I seem to keep messing up in the same places a lot of the time, which is frustrating me. Like, I'm trying I mean, I didn't do it that time. The triple that I was trying to hit right here, where I crashed, I always seem to try and soak it up too much to stay low, so I case it and just completely destroy myself for the quad. But, I mean, it feels somewhat nice. I'm getting little bits of flow going here and there, but there's just major inconsistencies. But I'll get there. I've got another 10 minutes left of this. It's actually taken me 10 minutes to get a bloody 1 lap together, which is not very good. So I suppose that kind of all ties in with the philosophy that I have on bikes is, what's the point of being able to run hot laps if you can't actually race well? Because people running hot laps in qualifying that can't make it through the heats, it's you kind of got to marry the two together. You got to have the best of both worlds. Also keep over jumping that middle triple there, so I can't get the quad, which is super frustrating. But yeah, 10 minutes left. I'll keep plugging away. I'm about a second off from what I need at the moment, so we'll see if I can gain that somewhere. I mean, that last lap that I completed did feel very nice, other than the small mistake at the end. Whether that was worth a second or not, I have no idea. Time will tell. Right, so from what I can gather in that last corner, even though I've stood out again, is if I was to take that final corner without wadding myself, it's worth about 0.7. So if I can actually get there in line with my current lap time, I would come out 1:04.7ish. So again, that is just out of a qualifying spot, but not outside the realms of possibility. So with a little bit of a faster whoop section and actually being able to go around the last corner without knobbing myself, it could have been possible. I've only got 5 minutes left in this whole thing here. It seems to have absolutely flown by, but I suppose when you're on the time trial grind and you just keep resetting over and over, time does go flying by. So 5 minutes left. I need to gain like 1.1ish seconds total. Not sure if I can do it, but I'll give it my all for these last 5 minutes, and I'll if I get a lap, you'll see it. If I don't get a lap, it will be a sad ending. Right, 105.5. I was down going into the last corner, decided to go around the outside, stood out a little bit, and still was only just barely off my previous time. So there is time there. There is 100% time to gain. And I almost feel like I might be better off just going around the outside in the finish and actually trying to survive it than trying to just trickle around on the inside and risk tucking my front end all the time. So we'll see how it goes. I've got another 4 minutes. That last lap was on the same lap that I'd done my last little speech, my last little spiel, but oh god, it's going to be down to the wire here on if I even beat my lap time again or not. Right, that's it. Timer's expired. This is my last attempt. Make or break time. Oh god. Come on. Come on. No triple. Don't over scrub it. Oh, you. Oh god, what's going on? Alright, soak up this one a bit. Don't soak up the quad too much. Nice. Oh, I'm behind. This isn't going well so far. I'm just going to have to step on. I didn't get a good pop on the wheelie. And it's over. God damn it. So, on this week's edition of Can I Qualify, I mean, maybe that'll be like the whole series title. The answer is no. I don't know how much even usable footage I've got throughout all of this last half hour, if I'm honest. I think a lot of it is just going to be a massive crash compilation because there's been a whole lot of it. Glad that I finally found a consistent way through the whoop-de-doos. The second ones I just try and hit 5th tapped and hope I survive, but the first ones I'm a little bit more methodical for. Do first gear and it does get me through, but it definitely feels slow. And then the rest of that, it's just trying to stay low through the rhythms and still downside everything. Something that I used to be pretty good at is sitting down at the right point and staying super low in the rhythms while still getting the actual line that you want. But yeah, where I've since hung up the sim boots and I don't spend all my hours playing sim instead of playing MX bikes anymore, that's just how it is. Can't win them all, I'm afraid. But if you've enjoyed this video and you like the concept of it as a whole, do let me know. Be more than happy to do one of these a week, as and when each round gets released. I think that would just be quite fun, something to look forward to on a weekly basis. And who knows, maybe by the end of the season, I'll get a couple that I could have qualified for in the space of half an hour. If you are up to date on the whole RF stuff and how long they get between track release and the end of qualifying, please also let me know. Maybe it's an hour, maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I can increase my time. But that'll do it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you could drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, I would greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to, and until I catch you in the next video, peace.